sound of that. I like the sound of that.
Um. Pestily is not taking donations anymore. Exactly. Did I get his name right?
Yeah,
Pestily?
Pestily is is a Tarkov YouTuber and Tarkov streamer that I've been a fan of for the last couple months. And obviously, he blew up the other day when on Twitch, like number one viewed on Twitch for most of the time. I'm not sure if he is right at the moment, but
Can
he already had this thing planned where he was not going to take any donations
I
for the
jump in?
2020 year. Yeah.
You said he blew up, but he like super blew up. This is a guy who typically he was a good solid streamer. I'm going to say he had 3,000 concurrents when he streamed. His record was
13,000 was his high. Yeah.
his
Yeah.
record was 13,000, but not as typical. And then the other day, because people were getting drops and people liked him and they gravitated towards him, 67,000.
71 at this very moment.
Who is this?
His name is Pestily. 71,000 concurrent viewers watching him stream. This is a guy who was pulling, 4 digits normally before. Now he's deep into the 5s and threatening 6, really. And it's like life-changing. He just blew up overnight. So, Kyle.
Yeah, so he already had this thing planned before he blew up where he was not going to take any donations for this year. Obviously, he's going to make money from his merchandise. I just bought a sweatshirt. And he's going to make money from his subscribers, on Twitch. You're obviously getting paid per subscriber and all that stuff. And the ads that he runs, like every ad he's running right now is like $700 for every one he fucking rolls out. But he's not taking any donations. All your donations are going to a children's charity. I want to read the actual charity out. It's called Starlight, I believe. But I want to make sure I get that right. He said, I'll just read straight from his thing. It says, for the year 2020, I'm not receiving any donations or tips. Instead, I want to help make a difference in the lives of thousands of sick children by raising money for the Starlight Children's Foundation. As with everything I do, I'm aiming big. 1 million Australian dollars in 2020. Let's go. And so if you donate to him, it just goes straight to this children's fund and he described that he's researched it, and the way they distribute the money is very fair, and they do a very good job with that.
Yeah. So 2 things. One, the money going straight to the charity is a big deal. Like there have been suspicious YouTubers before who were like, you know what? Send all your money to me, then I will take it and redistribute it to charity. It's like, okay,
Woody,
Trump.
I took a small cut before I passed the money on. All right, you calling me out right now? I don't care for it. All right, I got 85,000. 5,000 went to the kids. All right. What am I getting paid for? Come on.
Just to be clear, it wasn't Kyle that I was thinking of, but it
missed out on that one.
It really did happen, and yeah, so it's got to go straight to the charity. That's the way to do it. The other side, are we in favor of this kind of charity?
I love it. I love it.
You love it?
It's not something. All right, so it's not something that, like, I feel like it's a really good thing to do. It's probably not something that we would do. And maybe that doesn't make us as good of a person as he is. Or maybe it just means that we have different life goals and different, there's people that count on us. It's not like you're like, Woody needs all the monies. You're like, Woody's kids need some money. Woody's wife needs supporting. Woody's planning for a future for 4, not just for Woody. And, I might have a secret family you don't know about, probably do. And so
you might have a secret family you don't know about.
He does not actually.
No,
I know
you.
a bit about this guy at this point. You wouldn't know. I've got all sorts of
anyway
younglings, maybe potentially. Hope not. I'll hide. So yeah, it's not something that we would probably do. Giving 100% of your donations away. I think it's already at like 30 or 40,000 on day 2.
Damn.
But it is very admirable, and I think it's a really cool thing. I emailed him, asked him if he wanted to come on the show. One of the things he did do, he knows who I am, and he played our clip from PKN live to like 65,000 Twitch viewers yesterday, and there were a bunch of our people in there, RSK, and having a good time in there, and yeah, I think he invited me to come play with him or something like that. But
we were very excited
myself
at his reaction to hitting the Twitch jackpot. Like there was a very sincere kind of like,
Is
oh
there
my
a video
God,
of it?
I can't believe like my life is changing right now. Like he just,
I can't believe it. Even like, on another scale, just developers for Escape from Tarkov, like their life is changing right now. Also, like their game's double the popularity of Fortnite on Twitch. Like those guys got to be excited about that. Where are the creators from for this game?
Russia.
I was gonna say they're fucking drinking tonight for sure, but now they're for sure drinking in Russia. But
They were drinking while they made it. Taylor, you might be muted.
Like you got to be excited though, right? Like it's like I actually haven't gone to Twitch in a little while here, but like it's like so upfront there. Like the game itself, 200,000 viewers right now, and here's your boy.
Yeah.
What is Killa roleplay?
So what that's about, there is a boss character, an AI character on the map Interchange, and he's role playing as that character, like wearing that character's full garb and going in and fucking with players, because there's a new challenge that was recently released in the game where if you kill Killa 100 times, you get his tracksuit jacket, a terrible prize for a seemingly insurmountable goal, because every time you jump onto the map, you've got like a 35% chance that he's even there. And if you go up against him, if you're a good player, you might win 60% of the time because he's so hard to kill. And of course, there are plenty of other human players also trying to achieve the same goal, gravitating to the same area of the map. And so it's very difficult. This guy did it in like 3 days of playing or something like that. Like I don't. It took roughly.
And now he's taking all the Killa gear he collected and using it to torture other players.
Yeah,
that's fabulous.
He's role playing as Killa. And
now that I can approve of. Like that, now he's got me back.
Yeah, he has a good time. I saw him playing earlier, and in this game, if you shoot someone in the legs and they're not already on like a painkiller of some kind, they're crippled, so they can barely walk. So he shoots this guy in the legs, a human person, and then he like runs around and circles around him with a hatchet, hitting him in the head. And this guy's trying his hardest to kill him, just shooting with a machine gun, but he can't spin fast enough, and so he's cha 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 and beats him to death with a hatchet. That was fun to watch. You know? Everybody's like, bully. So I'm not a bully. He shot at me first.
How old is this guy?
I don't know, late 30s, I would say.
I was gonna say I like that he's old.
Yeah, he's a grown up.
Like he's got a full grown man right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, audience, you should tribute him and say from the PKA community.
Just post.
Hey, the boys were talking about you on PKA. We were asked to send this. It's like 400 pictures of his face just jizzed on.
Maybe after he decides if he wants to come on the show or not. Maybe after that.